Let's start by setting up our basic HTML page. So we know that we need to have a doc type. So that's our typical way of identifying that we're going to be using an HTML5 type page. And then next, we're going to create our HTML tags. And we can also specify the language. So we're going to specify the language as English within the tags. So they're just opening and closing tags. Next, let's do the head. So head, opening and closing. And then within the head, we can have our title tags. We can have some meta information as well, character set, and so on. So just local storage exercise. So that's going to be our title. And also, let's set up our style. We're going to do it within the page itself. Just like the script, we're going to contain it because we're not going to focus a whole lot on style. We do have a little bit of styling, but it's just going to be really quick, and we're not going to focus again too much on the styling part of it. Next, let's set up our body tags. So within the body tags, of course, this is where all of our content comes, and also with the script tags. So you can do them within the head section, or you can do them just before you close off the body. Usually I prefer to do it at the bottom of the page in case there's any problems with the script or bringing any libraries. This helps for loading time, as well as if we're interacting with the DOM, it's always a good idea to get the content to load first and then do the scripts after. So this is the basic template, basic setup, and now it's up to you. Go ahead and open up your editor and create a basic page that we can work with in order to build out our JavaScript contents. And also, before we conclude, so just to finish off a lot of the HTML that we're going to be doing within this course, again, we don't want to focus too much on the HTML. So let's set up some divs, and then next, let's also do an ordered list. And then within this ordered list, so this is going to be the listing of tasks. So we're going to build out our task list there. And these are all going to be list items that are going to be contained within the task list. We can start it out by having a main task list items. And then we also need a way to add tasks into our lists. So we're going to do a form, and we're going to give this one a class as well. And we'll call it task adder. It's going to be the class associated with our form, and we need some inputs. And these are just going to be regular text inputs. And we'll give it a name, and we'll just call it task. And we can identify it by the name, of course. And the placeholder, so the placeholder will just be new task item. And this is also going to be a required field. So again, this is HTML5. So we're going to let HTML5 take care of that. And then lastly, let's do another input. And this is going to be a type submit. So we're going to be submitting this input, and we're just going to be adding in. So just do this type of format so that this input is going to be a submit type, and then close off the form. And then we can also close off the parent div as well, the container. So make sure you get all of those divs closed off. And in the next lesson, we're ready for the JavaScript. So go ahead and set up your input item. So just like this, so that we're ready to add tasks. And of course, nothing is going to happen yet because we haven't incorporated the JavaScript yet. And that's still to come.